We live in truly unprecedented times, a time where people are forced to be indoors and to not socialize so much with other people in person, a time where the community of mankind must band together in order to beat this virus. Unfortunately, due to this devastating virus, college kids all over the country are forced to pack up and go home. Now, don't get me wrong, people like going home. I like going home. I just like going home during days like Christmas, Thanksgiving, the summer. Certainly not now, not in March. Now, this is usually because, we do stuff at school that we wouldn't do at home. So, in these new and very stressful, awkward times, I recommend marijuana. Now, marijuana can have drastically different effects ranging from one person to the next. Some people report feeling very happy, amused, relaxed. Others report laughter, an altered sense of time, an altered sense of sensory perception, and an increased appetite. Me personally, my stress and anxieties go away, and I always feel very relaxed and happy. I'd say most people also get hit with the case of the munchies or an increased appetite. Personally, I get the complete opposite effect where I don't want to eat, but if I do start eating something, all bets are off. Now, while high, you'll feel some of the following things: euphoric, relaxed, amused, giggly, creative, hungry, more sensitive to light, more sensitive to color, more sensitive to touch. And this has to do because of many different factors, such as the dosage, the strain, and the potency. Now, whether you smoke it, you vape it, or really how you ingest it also affects it, as well as how often you use marijuana, as well, and your age, your gender, or your physiology. Now, to put it into really short terms, if you don't smoke a lot, you will feel a much more intense high than people who do smoke a lot. Now, at this point in time, you might be thinking, MJ, why would I get high when I can just drink and feel some of the same effects? And to answer that question, I would say you need a lot more alcohol to feel the effects compared to marijuana. Now, marijuana also has hundreds of different strains, and every strain is different, which influences the type of high that you get. Overall, there are three sections of strains. First, you have the sativa, which is a more active high. This means that you feel more energetic and not as physically tired. Then you have the indica couch at number 2, or the in the couch indica, which is more of a night high because you feel a lot more relaxed and tired, which is why you would want to use it at night. And then lastly, there's the hybrid. And the hybrid is the mixture of both a sativa and an indica strain, so the effects become combined. Now, knowing what strain you have is very important because it determines the type of high that you're going to experience. For example, if it's midnight, you wouldn't want to smoke a sativa and feel energetic. You want an indica to relax and sort of cool your body down. Personally, I'm a bigger fan of the sativa strain because I like to feel more energetic and not as tired or sleepy. The way you ingest weed determines the length of your high also. If you smoke weed, such as out of a joint or a bong, you will typically feel the effects within minutes of consumption. The peak of the high onsets about 20 to 30 minutes after consumption, and it lasts anywhere from 30 minutes to 3 hours. You can also eat an edible, which is typically a baked good that has marijuana infused in it, and the onset of that is about 30 to 90 minutes in, and the high can last anywhere from 1 hour to 24 hours. Now, if you are a first-time or novice smoker, I would not recommend eating an edible, as the high is a lot more concentrated and intense. And this can cause waves of really big anxiety and paranoia, which is the exact opposite of what you're trying to get to. So, stay away from edibles. Edibles are recommended for the more experienced smoker. Now, in a couple seconds, I'm going to show you my preferred way of smoking, which I do not advise for novice smokers as the effects are much more intense and powerful. Here we go. So a jeeb or a gravity bong is when you have a water bottle inside of a base. What you do is you raise this while lighting this, which pushes all the water out because the smoke is pouring into it. Now this is purely physics, of course. We are taking a tobacco jeeb at the moment because marijuana is now legal in this state. How was that?